I'm so glad
Okay,
that happened.
this was session 11.
Yes,
That's
I
crazy.
think
I think that's
so.
crazy.
It's 11.
Yeah.
That's
I
wild.
knew, I knew it would double digits.
Yep.
Okay, session 11.
I wrote so much for this session.
And
Yeah,
we
I
had
had 2
we had
pages.
everybody here, which was lovely.
Ooh,
Um,
so nice.
we opened with quite the scene. Hey MJ, how was that?
I didn't know where you're going with it, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" When
Yeah.
after a bit, I thought it was
I
just as per usual. As per usual, it was awesome.
Well, thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, I knew once we got to a cave filled with mushrooms, it would all dawn
It
on
clicked.
everybody.
Yeah.
I
But
was
you
like,
know,
"Oh."
you gotta be a little sneaky at the start, you know, keep them guessing, and then
Sure.
eventually it's just like, oh lord. What? Well, I don't want to ask you too much about that because I want you to be able to talk about that in character on your own. So good. We'll move on from there. Okay. We opened with the body and all of that.
Mhm.
So, how are we feeling about Cassius?
Not great. Not great.
Intimidated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
think if we tried to fight Cassius right now, we would either have a TPK or we'd have to run.
I made his stat block the other day. I hadn't actually made it because like I just was like, we're not gonna fight him right now, you know. But I finally sat down and made it. I'm like, I probably need to make it, you know, in the event
Just in case my players are
Just in
stupid.
case.
in the event they happen to end up in the same place at the same time. And that was fun. And that's all I'll say about that. I imagine Veronica is having the worst time. Would you agree with that?
Yes. Oh, like it was bad and now it's worse, and it's like didn't think it could get worse. And
Yeah.
yes.
But though that was all terrible, you know, and
Yeah.
you know, body not great, and knowing that he is affecting like information getting, you know, passed to important people, not great. But in the carriage we had some really lovely moments though. Some really lovely you know, bonds and stuff. Ellie and Fa, y'all talked first.
Mhm.
And
One of those.
what how's Ellie thinking of how's Ellie feeling about Fa?
Well, Ellie thought that Fa really wanted to like make money on this, and that's like how he was talking at the beginning of their meeting, and so she's really thrown off, and she's not really sure how to navigate that. And so, yeah,
Yeah, I think I also thought maybe he wanted to make a profit, but I think he's just passionate about just like the making of beer.
yeah,
Well, and his profit is also his idea of profit is probably different from yours.
That's
too. So
That
true.
needs to be
that
That's
is very
true.
true. That's very
Yeah.
true.
like profit can continue to fund the hobby.
He has also somewhat voiced hesitancy to franchise, you know. I would argue.
True.
Um
That's true.
but that was a fun little conversation. And then Penny and Aben, y'all had a nice little chat about besties and frog friends. We got some interesting insights into Penny.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
What's everybody else think? Not Casey. Everybody else
I'm gonna mute
thinking
myself.
about Penny.
Out of
That
character.
sounds like
I
Penny
wonder-
doesn't have a very nice home life.
I said it once. I'll
Yeah,
say
that
it
was-
again. To bad mom story.
It,
To Mom story.
Yeah.
When she said, and I knew this anyway, but when she said, well, she doesn't hurt me, and I was like, oh.
And I'm like,
Maybe not physically, girl.
Yeah, girly. That's how it's that's the telltale sign of like, oh well, he would never hit me.
I am eternally amused at watching Casey dance around topics and like
Every campaign.
have a conversation with somebody about a thing and yet somehow not reveal any finer details about the thing.
It'll come up.
Yeah, it'll come up.
I have a bestie now. We tell each other everything.
It's true. So
That's true.
Eamon and Penny are gonna be besties. I thought that was adorable. I thought that was so cute.
That was really
Super
cute.
cute.
Mm-hmm. Eamon, what's Eamon thinking about everything? A lot has transpired, and he's kind of gotten to see a lot of the world, just very different from what he's used to. How's he feeling?
well, I know one little thing I input or tried to do into my role play today was like, I was like, oh, wait a minute, like, there's only so much, because we had so much time in between break, just so
Right.
all of our watchers, listeners know, you had so much time in between this episode. And I was like, you know what? Like, he wouldn't really understand that many social cues either.
Mm-mm.
And I think that's why I Casey did talk about Bessie's and everything. I was like, oh, perfect. I really need to start diving into, not only am I discovering so many different things in the real world, but also I'm interacting with people.
Yep.
People, especially human beings, which has been, I think, another one of the big journeys for me and development as a character myself. And I think I still like to choose the word wonder for how he's
I think that's
feeling the
super
world
appropriate.
or experiencing everything. It's just like, I don't know. I was having a lot of fun with it. So
I thought that was great. I thought, what is a bestie?
Yeah.
Like
I
that
love
was
that. I love
perfect.
that.
That was so good. I loved it. And then we Ronnie and Rowan, y'all had a little chat.
Loved that conversation.
Which it's nice to see. I like watching Ronnie, though slowly seeing her walls come down a little bit.
I'm trying not to do it too much. I'm trying to slow burn it, but it's got to
I
happen.
think you're doing a really good job.
Because this is like, we're realizing how imminent Cassius is of a threat to our party and to the world at large. And so it's like, okay, all right, we're going to have to start having some conversations. So,
Yeah.
but I do want to, but I still am like, oh my gosh, like, our campaigns are always so long. Like,
I think you're pacing
I
it
don't-
well. I think you're doing a
Okay.
good job.
I'll try not
It doesn't
to.
feel rushed, but I don't think it feels too slow either. I feel like
Okay.
you're doing a good job.
She does want to tell Roderick what the fuck is up, because
Yeah.
he should know. He's on a need to know basis.
I understand the privacy
So-
though.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
I totally get
you're
that.
not on a need to know basis quite yet. So,
Yep.
yeah, but oh man, no, I have been waiting. And I didn't even mean for that to happen. I was just like, who am I gonna have watch with today? And I was like, Rowan, okay.
Yes.
Oh
So
yes,
Rowan the man whore. How do you feel about that?
So funny.
So good.
So funny.
That was not my words, by the
Oh,
way.
your mic's
Close
not
six.
picking you up. Hang on.
Oh shit. Bleh.
Blah, blah,
There
blah.
are,
There you are.
We're
There you
good.
go.
We're good.
We're
Okay,
good.
cool.
So
Yeah, in
hilarious.
character, I mean, it makes a lot of sense how some people perceive me, react to me. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So that's a rumor that goes around.
That was so
I
funny.
can see that. I understand that. But out of character, fucking hilarious.
That was so good.
I was wondering when that was gonna come up
Truly.
because
Well, and there's so many rumors. There's so many like false rumors that haven't come up, I feel like.
and
And
the
I'm
ones that
Yeah.
Waiting for
Well,
some of them to
Here's
drop.
the thing. I clearly got some false rumors, but I
Right.
If
Like,
you
just
and
throw it
your
out the
character
window.
would not address
I also
it right.
clearly got a
that's-
very true rumor, but like,
Oh,
Yeah.
The rumors that and like when Amanda and I were talking about this in our session 0, like I was like I kind of like having rumors that are like the false rumors be very similar to something that is true.
Yeah.
Because like Rowan is friendly to pretty much everyone,
Yeah.
right.
but having that be misconstrued as
Yeah.
he's a womanizer or like
It's like you can
Right.
see
that.
the nugget of truth that it evolved from, you know?
Right.
Yeah. No, it's
Right.
super, super cool. Yeah.
And
And
Uh,
I don't
Having a
think they
skewed
have to come up.
interpretation of
Like, I don't think they need to necessarily be like vocalized. I think it
sure.
has already impacted maybe the way you interacted with them initially. And then
Yes.
you, as you get to know them, you can determine for yourself like what's true and what isn't. But when they do come up and it's like something like that, it's just so funny.
funny.
It's just so funny to me.
talking
Um,
about in between when we finished and like when we started Misfit Management, like I think in like the second or third session, maybe the fourth session, we were like kind of starting to get to know each other.
mhm.
Like I said something about hearing that Aemon was, trying to start a cult. But then
Oh, right.
after I, I heard the like girl at the flower stand at the festival
Mhm.
talking about this weird guy. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be weird. This guy's kind of bad news." And I went and talked to him, and I was like, "Oh no, he's just chilling. Like
He's just chilling.
he's just vibing."
Yeah,
Um,
he's just digging
yeah.
through a compost bin,
yeah, like he's
looking
weird,
for
but
flowers.
like that's
Dandelions, I think.
but yeah, no,
So-
it's I like that's one thing I really like that we've done this campaign.
Yeah,
Is
it's
the-
something I've always wanted to do those. So that's been fun. Yeah, little things unique to each different little campaign is fun. Finally, you made it to Ravenport. Big
Mhm.
city, big major city. I feel like we always have like a point in a campaign where your first experience arriving in a really big city. Those are always like my favorite. I, no joke, spent the entire break working on Ravenport. So I've been excited about it. And finally, finally you got on the same page about all your information with Chatsworth. Maybe hurt his feelings a little bit in the process.
That was so sad.
Well, I mean, it had to happen. We'd been keeping stuff from him, so he was
It's-
going to be
But we
hurt.
had to bet him.
It's
you know?
funny that it's literally just the one thing.
I know. We told him everything else.
And literally, it is because, like, that was the very first thing you, like, found out, like,
Yeah.
while working for him with him.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And you just didn't know him. And
Mhm.
it's just, it's just funny. But you went to the Order of the Platinum Shield, and you met, Sir Roderick Vane. How do we feel about Roderick? What's your first impression?
I like him. I
He's
do
cool.
feel like I should have insight checked him, but I forgot.
Same. I trusted him.
It's fair.
I think he's very. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not that he puts up with Chatsworth, but he works very well with Chatsworth and knows how to get him to talk. You know what I mean? Like, instead of talking down to him, he.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
He does seem to understand Chatsworth and feels able to. Maybe they've known each other for a minute. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I noticed that too. It's like, oh, someone that actually likes Chatsworth, and oops.
At least he's not like outwardly mean to him. But
Right.
also, this is like your first. oops that you've interacted with in this campaign that like has their shit together.
Right.
This is
Everybody
probably
else in
this is like
Vauxhall is just
yeah, Vox Hollow. You were told that it was like the newest branch. It's like very newly established, and you've met the people there. They don't care.
I mean, he was handpicked by Orthok, so that must mean he's hot
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, Roderick must be
Okay.
capable, handpicked by Orthok. We finally are getting some name drops from some of our beloved past characters,
Mhm.
and starting to meet some of them as well. We'll get there in a second. But you go and you find the map of the ley lines, and this is what I've been waiting for. And there was like a very small chance that you could have derived some of this information from Billy Bob.
Mhm.
But I
Oh.
think the roll wasn't high enough.
Billy.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm Billy Bob, man. I can't believe
Billy
that's
Bob.
canon. That's crazy.
Yep.
So we have cities scattered across the world, potentially like landmarks or important places within each one. And several of us have ties to these places. And one of them may have been affected as long as 35 years ago, which is
That's
kind of
crazy.
Crazy.
So let's talk about these ley lines. Like, what are some crazy theories?
I think if something happens at all of them, that all magic's gonna get like shut down.
Yeah.
Amanda, you might have been wanting to get to this, so I'm sorry if I'm jumping the gun, but
You're good.
it's because it is related to the ley lines in my mind. When Benji was throwing out like, is this actually Shar related again? And I do remember when there was the first like shadow stray / conversation where like Shar was mentioned, and then like the weave was mentioned, and then the shadow weave was mentioned, and so I'm like, oh fuck, god damn it. That's what she was talking about. So I do wonder if there is like a way, like a motivation to dethrone Mistra in that sort of aspect, and to not only take away magic but to replace it with her own different kind of magic that would be serving her.
I also would like to add, kind of building on that a little bit, volcano happened when the sun was high up in the sky, quoting Amanda's thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
When I tell you I
God.
took 2.5 pages of notes today, I'm not kidding.
I can't believe you wrote that down.
Hey, your things, I'm like, I'm on mute and my fingers are flying, girly,
That's
to get as many
incredible.
of the text as I can.
You're good.
So
Oh my
moon would
god.
have been
Good.
at its weakest when the sun is high up in the sky, right? When the volcano happened.
Yeah.
Just thoughts.
Crazy.
Thoughts.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I do think it's something like that.
I'm loving all the like attention to potentially significant things from campaign 2.
Mhm.
That does make me happy. I mean,
course.
how far back would I start planting seeds for this campaign? That would be crazy.
I
How far
I
back
don't
would
put
you
anything past you at this point.
the stuff with like the stuff with Shar, I think as well, like because we had discussions about things with the veil back when the world was inside out, and the gods couldn't interact, and I know that there are currently, from the campaign kind of guide that we had before we started, that there are some gods that like kind of want to reform the veil, or don't
Right.
think that like the veil should have been lifted.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a
I'm
very
wondering-
precarious situation. I think even like honestly, you could probably even ask like the Mythic Six, and they would agree that it's like all during last campaign. It's like this tenuous agreement between gods to like not overstep too much in the material realm.
Mhm.
You know, it's yeah, you're not wrong. 'Tis building.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm sure we've talked about this, but Chantia being like created by both Salune and Shar, I
Right.
think has that's
I do
I
think
think
so
that's the
too.
reason why people who use magic via her maybe had an issue, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know we've talked about that, but just to bring it
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah. No, that deserves mentioning.
We've
Again,
had
yeah.
several gods, Salune, Chantia. Now we're talking about Shar and her relation to the two of them.
Mhm.
But then, like Claudia, you made a good point about Mistra, because Mistra deals with the weave, and Shar deals
Mhm.
with the shadow weave, potentially. And then we also have Soon is another god that's been brought up that sort of gets
That's
roped into
right.
this. 10 years ago, woman.
Yeah.
So I know we were scared about 35 years ago, but we know that potentially there was some stuff going on 10 years ago. So, you know.
She's interesting though, because she's kind of her own thing. Feels
Yeah,
like.
she's not really connected to
Mhm.
No.
the other ones we've been talking about. And I
And she
that's
doesn't
definitely worth mentioning.
she doesn't really have like enemies among the other gods, right?
Not really. I mean, look, I doubt Shar gives a shit about her.
Yeah.
She's Aphrodite,
Char's
bro.
just like
Like,
Sue's just
Yeah,
over here
she's-
making people boink. That's fine.
She's hot,
imagine
beautiful,
Imagine beefing with Aphrodite, bro.
be crazy.
Exactly.
Right? Be crazy. But this Loris Nis guy that wants you to go find his buddy,
Yeah.
soon worshiper.
Mhm.
So perhaps you'll get some more information as you follow that.
Yeah.
Did some shopping, and we ended
Tourism.
with seeing a familiar face, the
Woo!
Duchess. The Duchess. And with if you can snag the job, quite the paycheck.
Oh my god, that would cover everything we need to buy.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything. No, I'm painfully aware that you guys are poor.
Thanks.
Yeah, we broke as fuck.
Thanks.
You-
Speak for yourself. No, I'm kidding.
You're quickly
Man,
becoming
yeah,
poor.
like,
Yeah, I'm quickly. Hey, I spread my money around. I don't keep it.
You've been very
I was
generous.
about to say, all that gold
Happened.
you've been giving away.
Yes, and it was definitely my intention with the magic shop to try and account for the lack of a cleric.
Mhm.
So I know
Thanks.
you will get access to a lot of those things. Like some of you have access to it now, or will get it soon. But it's there in case you want more of it.
Which
So.
we need, because she's right. If Aemon goes down and we don't have Revivify, someone has to cast it, right?
I-
I'm
Pallies-
just
Pallies
thinking
don't get it.
about. I am just thinking about the episode last campaign, Baptism by Fire, when
yeah.
Roots died, and
Oh my god.
like constantly going down. If you didn't have 3 healers in that campaign,
Yeah.
that would have been a more disastrous session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, what a moment that was too. It's all memorable though,
Crazy.
you know.
So good. Great.
Frenzy.
Great birthday present.
Yeah. Birthday present.
God.
Oh,
So
that
you're not
was-
safe, not even on your birthday.
No. Let it be known.
I have to say that was an incredible moment in last episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
It really was.
Oh yeah.
So
The
good.
drama.
Hey, and we talked about Shar today, and one of our favorite villains, also tied to Shar.
Yeah, dude.
This whole crew
Yeah,
had
him.
circles on their faces. That's
Brandon.
fun.
Wait,
Uh,
fucking circles on their faces.
They did.
that's
Did have circles on
true.
their faces.
Another
Shar's,
cult of circles.
Shar's super into circles.
Mhm.
Yeah, so the question is the White Dawn somehow connected?
I mean, I do buy it. Like, I didn't think about it before, but like, I mean,
I can see
wouldn't
the
be
thread.
surprised.
Completely
I can
off,
see
and
the
they're like
thread.
connected to Groomsh or something.
I
You're
buy
just-
it. Also, like I don't think Char gives up at all.
Well, and
Or
like this
easily.
was also
Evil
a plan
never
that's been
rests.
going on,
Yeah,
like
evil.
Yeah.
because what the our last campaign was what 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and like she's been if this is related to Shar,
She's been
Then-
cooking for.
she's been working on it for a minute.
Well, her and Saluni have been beefing forever.
Beefing. Yep.
I mean, to
Forever.
her, 35 years would be nothing.
Yeah. And I mean,
Deadass.
just to like feed into this like theory that y'all have been crafting. Like the last time we dealt with like Char's dealings, like she wasn't successful, like she was like trying to use Mackenzie for this stuff, or her little shadow demon Stray was trying to accomplish some stuff, and none of that panned out. So like,
So she got to keep trying.
she gotta keep trying. Maybe it has to do with this White Dawn group. But maybe
All
it
the cooks
doesn't.
in the kitchen.
I'm wondering if they named themselves the White Dawn as like a
Right.
see this is what I'm thinking, because I think isn't one of Char's domains trickery,
Yeah.
Yes.
like kind of having a red herring
Mhm.
Yes.
as like,
That's-
oh, this can't be Char, like she's all about darkness and night and
Right.
all this stuff. This is the White Dawn.
I will also
totally
say,
But like,
I will- yes.
I'm wondering if they're naming themselves that to try to be like, no, this is like to
Throw-
kind of
throw people off
distance
their trail.
from- Yeah.
I also think, I mean, I buy it. Char being the White Dawn, Cassius being the White Dawn, having this like dichotomy of lycanthropy, of like good aligned lycanthropes, evil aligned lycanthropes,
Mm.
and the convergence of them.
And one of them is being related to
is-
the moon.
To the moon, yes. It's all. I see it. I see it.
The nuggets are there, but I don't know if it actually all meshes cohesively together. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Some pieces that were like, but could we make it more?
Yeah.
And Amanda's just smiling and nodding.
I can't say anything.
Oh, we know.
I guess Veronica's not technically good aligned, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, no, it's like I had another thought and it left. Fuck.
It's okay.
Pissed.
I'm excited for y'all to talk to the Duchess.
Yeah.
Me too.
Loved her. She didn't get a ton of time last campaign.
It was in a bottle.
She was in a bottle. Gets in the way. But now we can talk to her. So that'll be fun. And yeah, more of Ravenport to see. More people to talk to.
Do you think we can ask her to verify the whole like bottle shenanigans
Yeah, the Pelamari
in
stuff.
Pelamari? Because we were like, there's no way.
You could definitely ask her about it. That would be crazy.
Not
That would
gonna
be
lie,
crazy.
might try to
Talk us
flirt with
about
Duchess
like your
again.
trauma, please.
So,
So-
was the city actually
Flirting with the
completely
Duchess in every
decimated
life?
by a bunch of boats?
Yeah. So what qualifies you for this job? Actually, let's talk about you.
Let's talk about you.
Do
Honestly,
we know that our characters wouldn't know that she was there, though, would she? Would we?
Would we?
I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be secret. I mean,
we
it
will
just would
talk
depend on if we heard about it.
we can do history checks.
Okay.
Honestly, there's probably a good chance you have heard about the Duchess, because I imagine the Ohoho's name has gotten around a
Ohos?
little bit, and like she was definitely involved in like the final like
Mhm.
fight to defend Kadath. So
That makes sense.
her reputation is
That's true.
precedes her.
Yeah.
Yep. Jinx. All right. Great talk. Good session. So much accomplished. So much done.
Yes.
And so many like teases of other things to come. So super, super exciting. Yeah, I think that'll wrap us up for episode 11. That's crazy. That's so weird. Man, double digits. On to the next one. Episode 12. Episode 12.
We got a dozen.
Okay, what was the first thing that happened? Oh, well, let's talk about our opening scene.
Yes, the Council of Harpies.
The Council of Harpies.
That was so fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just, like, avoided having to talk as any of your characters, because I'm like, I don't want
I
to do that.
appreciate that.
Yes,
I-
they're not mine.
Kind of wanted to hear your shot at it, personally.
I know that's how.
I mean, okay. I'm in both camps. Yeah. I want to see it happen, but
Because we've also, like, it's been 50 years, like, we're going to sound different anyway.
Yeah,
And
you're
you
all
like
gonna
to
sound
do- and you
old
like
as
to do-
shit.
And you like to
Yeah,
do old
please.
people voices. You have a good old person
Ash is
voice.
gonna be like,
Ash is like, and I'd crash all
And
your
another
flying
thing.
ships again. See, Zephyr's gonna win all those arguments because Zephyr's still young and hot. So
And that's what it takes to win arguments.
I think in
council.
Zephyr's mind it does.
That's so.
It
I
is.
forgot. Yeah, he was in the astral sea, so he didn't age.
Mhm.
He didn't
forgot.
age.
Oh, so
I
they
gotta
just keep
keep-
on lost time.
I gotta
arguing.
keep him and the vampire the same age, ish,
Oh, that's
visually.
cute.
You know, I'm working on it.
Mhm.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I do think that like gosh, I'm trying to think of our characters now, like what they would have discussed. Not that we knew what they were discussing exactly, but like how that would have gone down.
I'm
Well,
curious.
Ash would have sounded old as shit. Yes, yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
I'm curious about how the stuff they were handling last campaign impacts. this
Yes.
Yes. What did they
How
say?
did that?
They said like, oh, what was it? It was
It's
like,
like
found- you
outer
found
planes
something off plane.
concerns.
it's like
Yeah,
you
that's
learned the
interesting.
truth of what was going on or
Yeah.
something. It
And,
was like
how does that
very,
affect what's happening here?
Yeah, it was very like, I don't know, alluding to more, which was fun.
It probably has to do with what we are sort of figuring out.
Yeah, all
I
the
guess.
the
the
disappearances and the gods.
Yeah, we need to discuss the developing issues in the outer planes. Given the truth of what you've uncovered while off plane, I assume these new developments are related. Yeah, because they were gone like the entirety of the last campaign. And you had learned in that campaign that like every so often they have to leave, and I think it was presented to you as like god wrangling and making sure everybody was getting along.
Yes.
But this suggests that perhaps there's even more going on.
Which
so,
is fair, because you wouldn't want to, like, just tell the general
Yeah.
public if there's
Yeah.
trouble with the gods. That would cause
For
some
sure.
panic.
I always have the toughest time with these opening scenes because there's so much I want to share, and then I'm like, I can't. I don't want to like. I want them to stumble upon as much as I can. So I'll try. I try my best to just sprinkle in things that you can't find out on your own, or probably wouldn't, or
Yeah.
things that help raise the tension or like create more questions without really giving any answers. And that's normally what I try to do.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.
Um,
I think that was a concern of mine in the beginning when you started doing these. I was like, oh God, like how are we gonna be able to, how are we gonna really find things out? Et cetera.
Right.
But I feel like what you've chosen to reveal is vague enough.
Yeah.
That like it's really good. I enjoy this.
Yeah,
want
I
this.
agree.
Right.
I really like them.
They're very. I don't know if we're gonna do this next campaign, but we're doing
man.
it right now. We'll see. We'll see. I might have to pick and choose and stuff, but they're fun. They're fun. I'm glad y'all are enjoying them. But they got brought up to speed on what your the current party is dealing with, like finding these map of ley lines and how that seems to be a target potentially. And so the Mythic Six is on it. So
Yay!
it's all fine, right?
Well, there's 6 spots, right?
Yes.
So I wonder if like
Yes, there are
one
6
will like
spots.
go to each to like check them out, or if they'll like send people, or like
I don't
how
know.
it'll work.
Not sure.
I was like, yay, wow, oh my god, the Mythic Six are like also on the case. That's so great. We could have used their help last campaign. And I'm like, no, that means this is really bad.
That means this is like not good.
That means this
Yeah.
is really bad.
Very not good.
Ugh.
We're
Man.
level 4 and they know what we're doing.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, fuck.
No
Yeah.
concerns.
But they've been brought up to speed, and then we went back to what's going on currently. So you've talked to the Duchess, and you've got a job that pays super well. But we learned that this is some leftover like Father McKinsey stuff.
Yeah. Crazy tie-in.
Are we gonna see the brands on their heads? Oh my god.
Surely.
I'm not ready.
Surely we'll see
I'm
the
not
brands.
ready.
And we had a
That's
lot
so
of talk last session about the circles and
We
Shard
did.
and if that
When
could
the
be
Duchess was
connected.
like, when she was like, oh yeah, these are clerics of Shar or whatever. It's like, well, I guess we're kind of still dealing with that, maybe, potentially.
We
Yeah.
don't know. We don't know.
I wonder if we
Um,
should like try to listen in on the cultists at all and see if they say anything.
A little
That's
a good idea.
recon.
The lates.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm writing this down.
Write this down. Write that down.
Write that down.
Little reconnaissance. We love some
Because
recon.
like our characters have also kind of brought up Shar, so like
That's true.
Yeah.
Shard did
We're
come up
already thinking.
at the library, so definitely worth some investigating. You know,
I mean,
Perhaps-
not if we get made already, but
it's true. Well, yeah, maybe you could talk to him. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
these are nice cultists.
Penny
Sure,
has
yes.
friends. It works for 1 minute.
1 minute. Such a short conversation.
I know. It'd be an important minute though.
Oh, man. But the job pays super well, and you seem to impress her, so you got hired. And then, after that, you went to do a little bit of investigating with this book, and it makes a portal to the bathhouse.
Not where I would have expected a portal to go.
Yeah.
It never is. It never is. So, and maybe some fae-ishness?
Yeah. Weird
Something.
connection there.
Yeah.
Don't love that.
Yeah, actually both of these little adventures, dealing with the Abbey on the Isle and dealing with the bathhouse,
Okay.
these are other things that I have adapted and tweaked and woven in our own plot lines into, but
Cool.
yeah.
I do love it when you do that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun.
Look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That ass.
Mhm.
Yeah. And these are designed for like roughly this party size and level, so I think
Okay.
Perfect.
it works well. And they just seemed really, really appropriate. Honestly.
Yeah.
So,
Like, there's a lot going on right now, but like none of it feels out of place.
yeah, absolutely. So I'm excited for that. But that also means, well, this is going to come out after the audience has already watched the episode. So I was going to say, audience, don't spoil anything for them. It's too late. Probably. But, it's fine. Not worried about it. What else happened? Oh, so after you checked out, well, you talked to, Safe at the bathhouse and
Bad vibes.
did not get good vibes from him.
No.
Yeah. I still can't believe this portal thing that I gave you.
I'm so glad we went and checked to see if it actually like went.
Also, it's technically only supposed to
town.
create a portal once every dawn, but
Oh,
I
once?
misread. I missed that at first, and then I already said twice, and now I feel like beholden to stick to that.
Oh, yeah.
because
That's
we
rough.
checked it. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is like
I think
This is
either
episode
way,
12
it's a
too.
borderline
Sorry.
game-breaking thing.
it's so early that we have.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it's
read
fine.
all of this again and be like, are we sure there's not a part in here where this book gets destroyed? Because I feel like that should happen.
Oof.
But you know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be it could be very entertaining and funny to see what you guys do with the book later on down the line.
Oh. Oh.
Because I just imagine there's some creative uses of it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, got bad vibes from Saith. Ellie got Ellie got a makeover.
Yes. Yes.
I can't believe I got a nat 20 on that haircut.
Yes.
It's like
It's so stupid.
it's the sickest haircut anybody's ever seen. It's just so
Oh my
good.
God.
Yeah, Penny goes to
You know-
cosmetology school after the campaign.
I was just thinking today about like why our group works so well, and I think part of the reason is that we have a femme DM and we're a half femme group. But also we get to do we've finally gotten to the point where we're just doing makeovers in game, and I love
Finally,
it. love
I
it
feel
so
like
much.
we've been here before.
I feel like this is the
Campaign 1,
most-
we wasted like a while just describing formal attire for like a dinner.
That is true.
We
But
did.
that was I feel like this is the most
It's definitely
like,
definitely
I don't know what
evolved.
it is. Yes. Yeah.
It's also,
No,
I feel
I
like this
love
is the soonest a group has gotten to the
Yes.
makeover stage.
It took a while to get y'all there last campaign.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, last
Took y'all
campaign
a
we were
while. Well, y'all were in
very
a
reticent.
It's a bit
dark
different.
place. It's crazy because I feel like a lot of crazy stuff is happening this campaign too, but somehow the vibe is still somehow more positive.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I guess because it's not Eldritch. Like we're not dealing with Elder stuff, and that is
Yeah.
always.
You aren't actively cursed.
Yeah.
You weren't introduced to this being dropped on like an undead monster island.
That's true.
That has an effect on things, you know?
But I love it. I feel like we as women in D&D, we've started feminizing D&D just a little bit, and I think it's
Oh,
great.
yeah,
10 out of 10
absolutely.
would recommend.
As we
So fun.
should.
Absolutely.
And it makes sense. Like it's not just for like shits and giggles. It's like,
Mhm.
oh,
She's
she
hiding.
is hiding. Yeah.
Makeover.
I will say, I mean, I don't think non-fem DMs really need any defense, but in defense of the table, just because there's so many of them, it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
No,
Um,
stay out of the business. Yeah.
But the table I play at right now, our current DM, like, we will waste like over 30 minutes shopping for trinkets, useless trinkets. It's our
That
like
makes
favorite thing. Anytime there's stores, we're like, but do they have trinkets? And like, he rolls on a table to determine what trinket we find, and it's always like
That's good.
useless, but we just waste time shopping.
No, I love that.
Yeah, honestly, we're playing that game in real time because all we ever do is just sit around and talk in character. No, I love our dynamic at our table. I feel like it's a good, I don't know, I like it. It's good.
Me too.
Me too.
So Ellie got a makeover. What else happened? Oh, we bought coffee and croissants. I do have a bingo square about a food item, but I'm gonna give it a little bit more time before I check it.
We chatted with Roderick. Sorry.
Yes, chatted with Roderick and got a little bit more insight into Chatsworth's place in all of this.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, props to you, Casey, for clocking the, like, Roderick
It's been
called him a
bothering
little
me.
guy.
It's
Because
been bothering me.
I slipped that in there, but last week y'all were like, I feel like he's really nice to Chatsworth. And I'm like, if somebody
I was sitting here
called-
like, I respectfully disagree.
if somebody called me little girl, I would be
I would be
pissed.
so mad.
I mean, but there's also the gender aspect of it.
I
too,
get-
though. But
Men
yes,
don't
But, like-
normally like to be referred to as short.
Well,
that
like,
too. That too.
Chatsworth is already like very down on himself.
His
And so
low self-esteem.
and so like having the
True.
person who's in charge that you're bringing this to, like, hey, I think this is
there,
like
there, little
a
guy.
worldwide issue. It's like, yeah, like just thanks for like being patient with him. Like,
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay.
yeah.
After last week, I was like, I did not dial up the condescension enough, so
No.
let's bring it back
Well,
up.
Mhm.
I think we also, as characters and as players, we've all come to respect Chatsworth more since then as well.
Yes.
And
yes.
I think that makes it easier.
For
to-
sure. For sure.
Well,
And,
and
you
even
know,
like
go ahead.
you could see it as like a like hey, we can like kind of pick on him, but you can't. He's like our guy to pick.
Right?
Yes.
It totally gives those vibes. It's like, no, we make fun of him.
But
you
you
don't.
can't.
That's so funny. Because Roderick has will definitely known him longer than any of y'all, but like, now y'all feel like, not responsible for him, but like, there's a connection there. Yeah. And it's not to say that Chatsworth is capable. Like, I want to be clear. I'm not saying he's ready for any of this.
No, but like,
But, you know, now we get a little bit more of a glimpse into it. And like,
yeah, I'm glad Ellie brought up his family, because I was immediately like, his family's involved in this, and I was like, but Penny doesn't know.
yeah,
I'm
his
glad she said that.
rich family is like
They're
paid the order
yeah.
to like give him
You
a
know-
cushy job.
Yeah, we know you don't want a cushy job, but we're gonna like make sure you have one anyway.
Which sucks. Poor guy. Oh man. Gosh. But we learned a little bit about him. We said goodbye to him, at least for now. Yeah, you've set out to do this job. Oh, and Ellie, the Ellie stuff with like, oh, there's a boat there that I might
So
have
funny.
connections with.
So funny.
Oh,
So funny, dude.
watching
Oh my
her
God.
dodge, fail to dodge, all of that stuff is so humorous. So humorous. But I don't want to get into that too much since she's not here. But
Sure.
are there any predictions for what's on the island, or like why the cultists are here specifically, or yeah, I don't know, like any thoughts?
I do wonder if there is some sort of bewitchment going on, like, because again, it's like when a cult leader dies, like, and there's not another leader to take their place. Maybe there's a leader that takes their place. I don't know,
Oh, that could
but
I didn't think about
that could be why. Because usually, like, what keeps you in a cult is like the charisma of the cult leader,
Right.
and your connection to them. So, among other things, and so like, for them to leave, it's kind of, the lights start to come on a bit, and you're like, oh, well.
Right.
So but maybe there's a new dude in town, which is even scarier. Nothing scarier than Mackenzie is his replacement, bro. That
Father Mackenzie.
That would make sense. I sort of just figured, like, since it's because of, like, the ultimate sort of head is, like, Shar, that maybe they were just like, oh, well, he's not here, but, like, Shar's still, you know, whatever. But I like
Potentially.
I like the idea of there being a new, like, person who's like, Shar has told me, blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
think
I
that
don't know.
could
That's
be
just what
I like that.
just because Shar, I don't know, like, I mean, I'll be dead ass. I don't really understand why Shar has the following she does. I guess people are just they're so full of grief that they just are
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Lots
like,
of people are lonely or sad. So she preys on that for sure. And then she's trickery too. So there's like
yeah,
a deceitfulness there as
yeah,
well.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's either that, like, just Shar, or there's a new leader, or there's just something again that's bewitching them or charming them somehow.
Could be.
But I don't know. That was what I was thinking of.
They could think they're there for one thing and actually be there for something else because trickery.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah. That's true.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm
Who
curious.
knows? Always love giving Father Mackenzie a mention every once in a while. He was such a good villain last campaign, so
Such a good villain.
such a good villain. Yep, I think that'll wrap us up for episode 12. I can't believe we're in the double digits. I know we got in the double digits like a while ago, but I can't believe it
Next
still.
time is lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13. Who's gonna die? Yeah? Is it
What's
gonna
the
happen?
bets?
Who would die first?
Hey, comment before
Who
you
would
keep going
die
in the
first?
video.
Who would
you
die
think's gonna
first?
die?
Who's
Place your
the
bets.
Who would die first? Who's gone
Wait,
down?
wait. You mean die or go down?
Well, I mean,
no
if
one's gone
you
down.
if you go down, the chances of dying go substantially
I don't
up.
think anyone has gone down. Has anyone gone
I
down?
think I got close to downing people in that first fight.
Yeah, you got close.
Yes, but no one's actually gone down.
Nobody's actually gone down.
What a
So-
drastic shift from last campaign.
Challenge accepted.
Oh boy. I mean, Joe was the first to go down last campaign, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, it's because he didn't know how his hit points worked.
Correct, but also,
But it was hilarious.
it's so funny.
So
I don't
funny.
know.
I don't know. I could see
I
Penny
can
going down.
see- I can kind of see that because you're squishy.
I'm squishy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And she's
You are
not
the
the smartest.
squishiest. I'm impressed that nobody's gone down yet, and there's no cleric.
Now that is shocking.
That is shocking.
Is shocking.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm scared.
I think I don't want to think it's me, just because I think Veronica has a little too much self-preservation to. But who knows? Anything can happen.
I kind of feel like kind of feel like the
see
most selfless people in the group right now are the tanks, like the tankiest
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
So like,
Yes.
I feel like the squishiest people are gonna make sure they get out alive. You know, like that's not a bad thing, you know,
Yeah.
but it's like you can't help
No, but-
anybody if you're dead,
Yeah.
Dead ass. Yeah.
right? That's what I think. I don't know. In the last campaign I played in, everybody was going down and I fled, and I got a lot of flack for that. It's like I'm not a healer. I can't save you if I am dead. If I leave, I can get help. And they gave me so much shit for that. I'm like, okay, well, who died though? Not me.
Who died, though? How'd that floor taste?
No.
All right, that'll wrap us up. Until next time.
Woo.
Period.
Woo! Okay, this was episode. Oh, it's fitting. It was episode 13.
Yeah.
Sorry. So all we did was fight, but I guess we could talk a little bit about. We got an opening scene where you saw some of these guys talking and sort of fighting amongst themselves. Any thoughts about any of that?
Well, I mean, they mentioned Papa K, Father Mackenzie,
Mm-hmm.
so now we know for sure that, they followed him.
Yes.
I'm curious about the dude with the medallion.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of medallion is it? It's gold. But like
A gold medallion.
But like what's on it, you know? I'm very curious about this dude.
Mm-hmm.
You said he doesn't have a brand, right?
Medallion guy does. There's an elf that
There was-
doesn't.
There was a guy that did. Okay, I'm curious
Mhm.
about him also.
Yeah. Because it's like, why are they here?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
My thought is perhaps maybe the elf that doesn't have a brand might be White Dawn.
Mm.
Oh. Could be.
That's just a hunch right now.
No, I think that makes sense.
Well, and depending on when the scene actually happened, it would be interesting to know if they did actually go out and check out the ship and what they discovered, or if that was a discussion and then we interrupted.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, we don't want whoever's on that ship to know that Ellie is here with us.
Yeah,
we
but you and I
also-
are the only ones that know that.
Correct. But I imagine we also want to protect them, maybe.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
You know,
from what I told you, someone
Veronica
important
would.
is on that ship, whether it is like a general or someone involved with the royal family or someone actually in the royal family, someone who is important is on that ship, or that ship would not be being used.
Yeah.
So something that Ellie may need to grapple with is maintaining her, like, secrecy, is remaining hidden more important than making sure these people are safe. You know,
we haven't had to encounter that.
I know, but
We haven't crossed that bridge yet.
you may not have, like, you may have to reveal yourself, depending on how things play out.
We'll see. Don't worry, that's
see.
already a thought in my brain. Don't worry.
Mhm.
But I've also had thoughts of, someone else can just approach with the book and tell them to go through the portal, and then, like, I can hide and then come out after they're gone, kind of situation. You know what I mean?
If you lived in a fantasy world,
stranger.
yeah.
Let's hop in the portal.
If you lived
Just
in a
trust
fantasy
me.
world and a random stranger walked up to you and was like, "Hey, so just hang out for a second. I'm going to act a little depressed for this book, and it's going to make a portal, and then all you need to do is walk through it." Like, would you walk through it?
Well, Amanda, I will counter with all of us drank the potion from the creepy freaking, like, Fey dude that
Yeah, we
literally
should.
killed us.
So I guess the
So-
question is, would other people operate under the same logic or lack thereof of the
Stupidity.
yo-ho-hos?
I think it depends on who's on the ship.
In our defense, I'm not really sure what other options we had.
I
in the
agree. I
Feywild.
agree.
That's
I
fair.
agree.
I will say you didn't even take any time to explore another option. You
true,
just
we
all
did.
drank
We just
it.
all drank it.
We
We were
did.
like, get us the F out of here.
We came from a gnarly ass fight with a
We were like-
gnarly ass tree. So we were like,
What
oh.
could be worse?
And that tree really
Like,
did mess us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
So we were just relieved to have a solution.
What could
of
be
some
worse?
kind.
Y'all died. Like, technically that was y'all dying.
yeah, but we couldn't die.
You didn't know that
Sorry.
yet.
It's true. that's when we found it out.
You wanted us to do that. You described these bottles so
Yeah.
much. So
Here's the thing, you get the description of the bottle whether you drink it or not.
What
Hey,
were we supposed
hey.
to do? Throw it at the guy? What?
That would have been amusing.
That would have been funny.
That would have been very fun. No, it was fine. It was great. It made my job a lot easier. My contingency plans were not as good.
I imagine we could convince this crew by 2 or 3 of us going through the portal.
if we have our charisma people go and chit chat, that
Claudia,
I think-
I'm one of the charisma people.
Yeah.
got two. Hang
Rowan
on.
and Penny are.
Yeah, we got two others.
That's true. That's true.
Y'all are
Ellie-
very charisma forward.
Ellie, you're gonna have to explain
Paladins
why
of
you
charisma.
can't be there.
Yeah, I'm
suddenly
waiting for this.
super nauseous, and I'm gonna go throw up while y'all deal with this.
Dead
That's
ass.
right.
I mean,
That's what we're going with?
whatever-
Super
what-
nauseous?
Whatever happens, Veronica's gonna back you up somehow. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out.
The
Love
question
that
is
Ellie
she
and
going to make
Veronica
Veronica's job
are this,
easy
like-
or hard?
Ellie and Veronica are like these two complete opposites that somehow are like actually becoming like besties right now. It's kind of the best.
I know.
Oh my
I
God.
can't wait. I can't wait for us to have more conversations. We're a little busy,
So,
but the makeover was cute.
the makeover
Yeah.
was very cute. That haircut was fire.
Thanks. It sure was. Penny did a damn good job.
God. Any thoughts on this little, like, hideout situation we got going on? Full of people, apparently.
Yeah, I don't think the Duchess gave us very good
Why are
information.
there so many people in this?
Well, they could never get ashore.
Yeah, they can never get ashore, so I can understand. I mean, it's the first time we're actually fighting spellcasters, I do believe, at this point. Unless the fiends could cast spells, I don't know.
I think there were some that maybe could cast
Mhm.
spells in the hideout.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I guess
Oh, right,
my
the stupid
question,
boys.
my question would be, why are these people all still on this damn island even after Father Mackenzie is dead? Like, what
How
kept
much food can there be
Same.
on this island?
Yeah, that's a good
Well,
question.
well, all their food's fucking rotten in there.
Yeah. Be
Is that why
something
they were
to
like, we need
figure
to
out.
figure out how to get to land?
They're also magic users. They might have a way around that.
I mean, yeah, there's
something
conjure.
good berry.
Yeah, conjure
Something,
food,
something,
whatever.
purify food and water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still true.
We could potentially have solutions there. Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like, if I were a cultist and my cult leader died,
Right.
I don't know that I would still be doing whatever job I was supposed to do, because clearly he wasn't actually this, like, leader he should have been,
Well,
because
That's
he's
what I'm
dead.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
you
assuming
obviously aren't a
cultists.
cult member. They're not following Mackenzie. They're worshiping Shar.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
assuming
but he
cultists
They'll
are
listen to
being
the elder.
logical.
Are.
This is a like world where the gods are like for sure real.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know?
Yeah.
Well, that is true.
I do agree. It's probably not nearly as... They probably don't have as much, like, fire under their heels losing
Yeah.
Mackenzie. I
Mhm.
feel like he probably really inspired a lot of feelings.
I mean, obviously from the scene, there's infighting amongst their ranks about who
That is
should be in
true.
charge.
Right.
Yeah. They think we're pirates too, which I actually kind of think is hilarious.
Yes.
low-key.
And they also said that, like, I know they said Mackenzie was dead, but they also mentioned that all of their superiors are dead. Like, they're like... So there's
That
sort of
makes
this, like, potentially a bit of, like, a power vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
That checks out, I feel like. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the gold medallion dude is trying to fill that.
He's
It's probably a safe assumption.
he's some kind of important.
Or he thinks he's some kind of important.
Right, like yeah.
So, do you think there's any significance to this location? Do you have any guesses?
They said it was strategic.
That's what Medallion
sounded
dude said.
really
That's what they
confident saying
tell
that.
everybody who gets put in a remote
I mean,
station.
it is a small island off of a very large and like a city that a lot of people pass through. It's a very large and important city as far as trade and connecting countries and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
But I don't know past that. That's like the only reason I can think of off the top of my head that an island like this would be important that we would know of.
I wonder if the strategy to tie in Benji's theory. I wonder if the strategy is also to do with the White Dawn's plans as well. And so, because they are in close proximity to where the White Dawn is operating right now,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's part of it.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Because
Only-
again, we do. I do think that the White Dawn and Shard are synonymous. But we don't know yet.
Only time will tell.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that'll wrap us up for episode 13.
Mm-hmm.
And on to the next one. Woo! Was this session 14?
It sure
Yep.
was. I've been
Yeah.
keeping track in my notes.
Yep.
14.
Session 14.
Session 14. Incredible. Well, first things first, we had a lovely little throwback to campaign 2 at the very, very start. Did y'all... Was it not until seeing Father Mackenzie that y'all realized that it was that fight, or did any of y'all figure it out before that?
I wonder.
I kind of figured. I kind of figured with like the spells and the...
was
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I went back and listened to that fight. It was a fun one. That was a good moment. And we saw somebody, some cultist, pull out a sending stone. Any thoughts on that?
I feel like my suspicions about the White Dawn might be like it feels like it might be more and more in line with what's actually going on.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, we've definitely had some interesting theories pop out. And it's been so fun to go back and listen to some of those sessions. There's a lot of parallels, which is super interesting.
Well, and when Salune was like, I feel like even now Mess is just responding against me.
Yeah, right. Well, and I mean, what? No, never mind. I won't say that. Okay, and then we fought.
That went away was the moon, right?
Yeah, what's so funny, Amanda, is that my notes for this session are 90% taking notes on the scene you showed us, and then I just wrote, the fight continues.
The fight continues.
It's never ending. Finally, we finish it. Ronnie sees the golden medallion. That's literally all I wrote.
Have we ever had a fight take 2 full sessions?
No.
I don't think even our Strahd fight took 2 sessions.
No, it was one.
And like, we were in the Amber Temple for a while, but it was multiple different things happening. It wasn't all one fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was long.
I know we've ended a session mid-combat, but normally we've never had the combat take the entirety of 2 sessions.
Correct.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The dichotomy. Sometimes we have an entire session on shopping. Sometimes we have 2 entire sessions on fighting.
Yes. I would prefer the
shopping?
Yeah.
That's
but
to keep
hey,
track of.
you pulled it out. You managed it. You killed them all. Did you think you would?
No, I thought we were going to have to retreat.
Yeah.
I was a little scared.
I was
honestly,
scared.
when I went down, I thought that
When you went down, I was shocked. I thought,
Yeah, I think that was
I didn't think you
a
would
big
go
moment.
down.
Yeah.
Amanda, maybe you need to do a review on this nice little module. How it's clearly not balanced for a party of 5.
If your players are murder hobos, do not do this.
Yeah,
We were told we had to take care of them. That's why we came in guns blazing. Like,
Uh-huh.
we weren't gonna
Well, and also we were kind of running after Fa because Fa went in.
Yeah.
And we were like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, like, I don't know. It's not necessarily super clear on specifying how many should be above ground or below ground. But, like, it kind of implies that almost everybody is below ground. And so I just put 2 guards up top. And now it's like, well, maybe I should have put more people up there to break it up. But I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. But hey, it happened. The thing that, like, I thought about doing, and I think if I were a horrible person, I would have done it, but I was just like, I can't drag this out even longer, is, like, there were multiple, like, all of those cultists have, like, healing. And it's
Right,
like, if I were truly ruthless, I would have been pumping healing into the big, beefy dude.
Right.
And kept him up even longer. But I was like, I mean, that makes me feel tired. I don't want to have to deal with that.
Already
This
taking
drags
2
everything
sessions.
out
Can it
so much
please
longer.
end?
Yeah, I'm like, oh. I mean, the other dude also had the ability to cast spiritual weapon. I'm like, but I just don't want another thing to have to keep track of and forget about.
That's
Um,
fair. You had a lot to keep track of.
But I mean, for the most part, like, yeah, these spellcasters, they, like, in their description, it's like they hide in their doorway. Some people will try to, like, stay in front of them and protect them, and they'll cast from their room, and that's like how they're designed to be. But everybody else is like, they fight until they are dead. Like that's their like whole thing. So they did.
And
Wow,
I neglected to mention when we were talking about the opening scene.
Yes.
You were like, guys, I have way too much time. I did something a little silly in Roll20. We'll see how it goes, But I would like to tell you, I loved it.
Oh,
I also-
thank you.
Getting to hear, I just love getting to hear the scene again because I'm
Mhm.
like, oh yes, right, information that I've forgotten. Yes, so that was great, but I also loved like the echo reverb.
Little echo effects,
on
you
it.
know.
Yeah, that was super
What,
cool. Yeah.
what session was that?
It's like 40 something, I feel like. I might be conflating campaign 1 and campaign 2. I've been listening to a lot of everything.
Fair.
But it is, that one was, it's not window of opportunity, it's the session right before.
Right, because that was when we defenestrated.
So it's Sins of the Father, or I forget the title of it.
It might be Since the Father.
Yeah.
You said something about there's a session really close to that where like something crazy is said and it would blow our minds, and so
I know. Oh,
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it's something that, like, I think at the time, like, there's no way it would have registered as anything significant, but, like, if you were to hear it now, you would be like, I'm sorry, what?
Was it a session before or after? Because I'm actually going to go back and find it and try and identify it.
I low-key love it.
It's window of opportunity.
Oh, it is window of opportunity. Okay,
It is window.
Yep.
I'm gonna bold that. Cool.
Yep.
Oh boy. I cannot believe this.
So, any thoughts on, I don't know, are you expecting anything here in this location, or like what are y'all's plans or thoughts going forward?
I do
I'm
think
telling
we
you,
should.
I have not thought that far ahead.
I do think we should try and look around this compound for any notes or
Yes.
items of import. Because especially if they are really as attached to all of this as we are now thinking that they are,
Yeah.
there could be something here.
Yeah. For sure. I'm trying to go back and
Yeah.
see.
If he's got a sending stone, we might want to take another sending stone if he's still got it.
Mm.
No, or was that someone else with the sending stone?
You saw the guy in the opening scene. You saw a guy in the opening scene pull out a sending
Okay.
stone, but you don't know who he was sending it to. The session in which Father McKenzie dies is called No One Was Saved, because of course we're playing on the Father McKenzie of it all. Yeah, and then Window of Opportunity is right after. The aftermath.
The window.
When you throw Father McKenzie through a window. Y'all will like next session's opening scene as well, I think.
Oh. I was gonna say we should also, this sort of answers your question, Amanda, but it's also kind of doesn't. We should short rest before we.
Yeah.
I mean,
You should long rest.
Yeah.
just sleep in this place, or what if there's more people?
I'm tired.
That don't matter.
Sleep.
We do watches, I guess. Fuck. But
Look,
we
y'all
hole up in
caused-
one of the rooms.
Y'all caused quite a ruckus.
There are doors we haven't opened yet.
That's true. There are doors you haven't
Yeah,
opened,
there are doors.
but you have caused quite a ruckus. So, you know, I guess you could go outside and camp if you really wanted to as well. But
we really watches. We could.
We can just
but
pack ourselves into one of these rooms and camp. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done stuff like that before.
I
but
would recommend
yeah,
a long rest.
So would I.
Oh,
Would
fuck,
love
bro.
a long rest.
All right. I mean, a long rest. I mean, I wasn't used to such luxury.
Would
but
also be cool
goddamn.
with a short
Also-
rest.
Any rest would
Same,
be great.
same. But
Something.
if the DM is saying a long rest recommended, that means shit's up. I do, but yeah, I want to check out the medallion.
I just watched
Fine.
like almost everybody go down, and some of them multiple times.
Yes.
So
I think Fa went down 3, maybe 4 times.
Okay,
Paul went
you
down a lot.
3.
Eamon went down twice.
Aim went down twice.
Rowan went down once. Penny went down once.
Ellie got to like 1.
And so did Fa.
Well, Fall
Oh,
full
He got
went
down
I
to
was
one
3.
and then died.
Right.
Yeah, he was.
So
I mean,
7 confirmed downs.
that's
Plus everyone's
crazy.
real hurt.
That's crazy. At least it wasn't all at the same time, though. Like, I think that's the
And
only thing that made me a
Respectful
little
way.
less worried. But, I mean, God, we burned through all of y'all's...
I have no more healing potions.
Yeah,
that's-
we burned through all of your potions.
Yes, every single one.
Gosh.
We gotta replenish.
You do.
But-
Y'all definitely need that paycheck at the end of this.
But we
Hell
live.
yeah.
Oh, he
But
deserves
you
it.
lived!
But we did we die though?
No.
Knock on wood.
God, I
motto.
was so... MJ, I was so worried that you had rolled a nat 1 and that you were going to
Oh my
die.
god, I was terrified.
I was like, I mean, I guess there's probably like a priest on the mainland that could maybe help.
I also
It's
was
just
like,
the
is
character
he
who
doing
dies.
this for the bit? I was like, is this on purpose? Is he doing
Oh.
it?
That's also true. Yeah.
That didn't even
I
cross
was
my
like-
mind.
In my, I was
Um,
like, okay, I mean, Roderick is probably a paladin. He could probably help.
That's so.
Well, that's
I know.
my
I was thinking.
was always to feed a good shroom. So like,
I was just worried he was like, if he did nat 1 and went down and nobody managed to heal him before his
Yeah.
next turn.
Yeah, like
And he went down, it's like, oh shit. It's like, do I have any sort of like built-in story ability
Yeah.
to
save him.
save him, if that's something that MJ would want, you know?
yeah.
No, because I think when last campaign, like I did get to a point, probably I think it was at the first McKinsey fight. I think I was like, okay, like I think I know who I would play after Chi. It'd probably be one of her siblings posting up, like, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure, I'll make her a paladin or something. Fuck, we'll figure it out. But like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Right. For sure.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna
For
do?
sure.
I sure as heck know who I'm playing.
Yeah, you got, yeah.
Character, Amanda. That's
Yeah.
who I'm playing.
Yeah. Man, it would throw a wrench in some things for me as well. I feel like everybody's character, whether they realize it or not, is like so important.
That's sweet.
I believe
Yeah.
that. For sure.
That's sweet.
Well, I believe that. Well, that's
Could
just.
also
I
be
mean, I think
scary.
that's how you've made these
That's
worlds.
true.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
that was,
true.
that
We
was
really
the whole
tie our
reason.
characters into the lore of
Yeah.
the world, and that's
Yes.
what makes it so emotionally.
Yeah.
It's the goal.
Yeah.
We can tell there's a lot of care put into the crafting.
Good ass.
And then I just almost kill everybody. And
Well,
you're
sometimes you
level
kill 'em.
4.
Sometimes you kill
I
them multiple
know.
times.
I know.
Is this level 4? What's gonna happen?
level 4.
Did we level up after
Do
this?
we level up?
Well, we'll probably level up when we complete this job. Is my guess.
Oof.
It's either that or
She says,
or
maybe
the.
not.
It's either this job or the whole like
I can
healing spot.
Neither
It's-
confirm nor deny.
It's a catch-22 because I would love to level up after that, but then we're at level 5.
But also, yes,
I
exactly
love
what
the
I'm
level
doing.
of fear that surrounds level 5.
Mm.
Well,
It's fun.
You
I'm
know
sorry.
us, and we
all
know
you.
you.
Yeah. Benji, regale us on your thoughts
Yes.
of spears.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, give us the rants. Go.
Okay. Okay. So, this is one thing that has bugged me since I started playing D&D back 11 years ago. Holy shit, it's been a while.
But
So, throughout history, the most effective weapon you could wield at any point
Is a spear.
is a spear.
It makes sense.
It is a pointy bit at the end of a long stick.
Got distance.
yeah,
It has range. It has and throwing the throwing range is what really like got me on that, because I forgot that the throwing range of it is the same as a fucking hand axe.
Which it
Yeah.
shouldn't be, because I'm
No.
thinking like a javelin.
You can throw like javelins. You can throw like
Are
I think a little
javelins
bit further.
are handled differently than spears, even though they're
Yeah, but it's still a
effectively
practical
the
range of
same.
30.
Yeah, that seems odd.
But like, yeah, like spears, like thrown, like wielded in the hand, like
Right.
they've been known historically as the king of weapons.
Right.
And so it's just like you can do 1d8 if you hold it with both hands. Like it's
And I felt bad.
It's so wild to me.
I felt bad telling Joe that it's just a regular spear, because, like, technically it is, but, like, in the hands of the dude, I think his name was Ogmund, but, I mean, he's a gladiator. It's 2d6, plus, you know, his mod, or 2d8 if it's two-handed. But I'm like, I mean, it's not like some magical spear. It's just like, they just want this stat block to hit harder.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, no, it's just one of the things that about like the different way, and I know like, you know, something like balancing a bunch of stuff, because if it did more damage than that, monks would be fucking ridiculous.
they already are.
They are, but like
They
they'll be even more so.
already are.
Even more in
It's just like
2024.
it's just a
Yeah.
crazy thing that it's like,
Yeah.
you know, this is a historically one of the, even from like
Right.
the like Paleolithic, like this is the most effective thing you could use
Yeah.
up
Well,
through like
I've got some beef with
guns being invented.
shields as well, because it's just like, there's just like a shield, you know, there's not like variety
God,
of
there's so-
shields.
Yeah. Like bucklers versus tower shields versus
Right.
like heaters, like
And it's like, no, just shield.
just shield.
Just
Just
shield.
a shield.
Just +2. Or whatever. Okay,
wild.
well, that'll wrap us up. Episode 14. All fighting. Oh gosh. I can't wait for less fighting.
Next session's
Yes.
just gonna get real.
Next
Now,
session.
I think that's
We're
kind of
gonna
all of
talk
us.
to some people. We're gonna jump through a book.
Hey, Amanda. Just be careful, because every time you complain about fighting, just remember that you could do a system where like there's
I
less
know.
fighting.
Yeah. I just don't understand why I'm playing this system.
You play in a system that you just hate.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not designed for us at all.
Anything else.
Yeah. It's really like, if you don't like fighting, you shouldn't play D&D.
LMAO.
All right. Next episode.